The system is failing. We're going to have more homelessness, more unemployment, and the government has to print more money. It's a command and control economy where the government tells you everything. I just don't trust our government. And they're going to have to start printing pretty quickly. And the more they print, the less value, purchasing power the dollar has, or the loonie, or the yen, or the peso. People are talking about inflation. I think we're in depression right now, and we're going to be the biggest depression in world history.
In the 1970s, that's when the world was changing.
The biggest bust in the history of the world is coming up. It's pensions. They trusted the government. They trusted their pension would be there, and it's going to go bust. And that's us. We get crushed.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Bearable Bull here. And I got this aggressively average content for you today. As guys, I have some important announcements to make for all of you. First of all, the party that Ripple is throwing September 29th in New York City has been completely booked for right now. However, September 8th, Ripple will be opening up invitations again. And I'm telling all of this to tell all of you to be on the lookout for when these invitations get reopened. I think it's going to be a great celebration for the entire community. And it will be the first live event I'll ever be attending that the XRP community has thrown. And trust me when I say it's going to be a celebration to behold. As guys, regardless of what anyone on the planet wants to tell you, we are in the best position we've ever been in. The XRP army defeated the SEC, and regardless of any possible scenario that could come over the next couple weeks, I am 110% confident that in just a few months, we are going to be seeing new all-time highs in a new crypto bull run. And I'm going to explain to you why. Here, we have Rand Nooner, a big XRP critic, talking about how important the Ripple win was for all of crypto. This last crypto bull run, we did not have full-blown clarity in the crypto market, and Gary Gensler let the market get propped up so he could crash it on us. He propped up FTX, Ponzi scheme, scam, wiped out the market. He propped up Terra Luna, Ponzi scheme, scam, rug pulled the entire crypto market. He rug pulled crypto exchanges. He forced some lockup periods. He made the market so uncertain. How could a crypto bull run thrive? But now that the SEC is getting annihilated by Ripple, annihilated by Uniswap, annihilated by Grayscale, and they're about to get annihilated by Coinbase, there will be nothing holding us back from new all-time highs and an actual altcoin and crypto bull run to behold. And guys, you don't have to take my word for it. Listen to two of the smartest people in the crypto space speak on it.
I want to ask you a question. Do you think that the Grayscale ETF decision was bigger than the Ripple SEC decision? When I say that, the ETF decision versus the tokens potentially not being securities, which one in your mind was more important for the future of crypto?
Probably the Ripple.
I agree, because we had a Spaces yesterday where we spoke about this, and people were saying, no, the ETF decision is bigger. I said, look, the ETF decision just means more money coming into the asset. The other one is a pivotal moment because it actually changes whether these things are securities or not securities, and that changes the entire future of how people build with these things, use these things.
Well, because an ETF, Bitcoin, as you say, this is just flow of money, right? What the XRP Ripple case is all about is really about the future of Web3.
Agree.
Which is a much bigger concept than just cryptocurrencies. It's about the integration of blockchain technology into everything that we do in a whole bunch of different business models. And, that's not clear yet, where that's going to come out, but it's coming out in favor of Web3 being the future and not everything as a bloody security, which is ludicrous.
One thing I've noticed is when things are going to the courts, Web3 is winning. So Ripple, it went to the court, Web3 won. There was another monumental ruling this year. I actually may have it here. It is the Uniswap ruling. Now, a lot of people just, they browse this and say, oh, it's a case, it's a fickle case against Uniswap, but it's actually not, because in this ruling, the judge actually acknowledged that DeFi is a decentralized protocol and you can't hold the developers liable for how people use the protocol. And they also acknowledge that DeFi is just a piece of code, which is, that is a massive ruling. The third big ruling we had was Grayscale versus the SEC, where Grayscale said, look, where the SEC, where the judge said, hold on a second, you can't treat the futures ETF different from the spot ETF, because essentially they both rely on the price of the spot asset. So I think that when things are going to the courts, we're getting some fantastic outcomes, and Web3 is actually winning.
Just what I think the SEC misunderstood here was how smart this space is. It is the smartest collection of people I've ever come across, because they are technologists, they're finance people, they're artists, they are this conglomeration of people with skill sets I have never seen in any industry before. Sure, there's smart people in AI, but they're kind of less commercial than this group of people, right? So you're going up against some of the smartest people in the world who are mission driven and who have thought about decentralized protocols. That's why it was invented, because the idea is, we know that this is an answer that the courts can't deal with because it is code.
Now, guys, I want to review a lot of what was just said. Rand Nooner made a great point when discussing the fact that every time we go to court against the SEC, we end up victorious. But the problem in the crypto space is that you guys, the retail investor, you guys get tired. You guys get tired of waiting for the legal process to play out, for the price to be low and not do anything. And every single time that happens, the big boys accumulate. They wear you down. They make you want to sell your bag so they could pick it up at a discount. And then they send it to the moon and you come back again when it's too late to make money. And it's prime opportunity for them to sell on you. Guys, investing is very simple. We just make it complicated. When it comes to XRP, too many people are complaining that the price is still relatively low, despite the SEC victory. And I've been showing you technical analysis with Waters Above over the past couple months showing that this was expected. But what's also expected is that 2024 is going to be a special year. Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting clarity left and right. The SEC delaying these Bitcoin ETFs is just to help make retail sell. It's just to keep the price suppressed for a little longer. But the charts have been speaking volumes. We will hit new all-time highs. We are going to the promised land. The XRP army has had to wait a long time. But the strength of the fundamental analysis that we've had build up over the past half decade is too profound to keep the price suppressed anymore. XRP has been let off its leash, and everyone across major industries are acknowledging the very real fact that the XRP army's always been correct about this digital asset. We haven't been able to get rich yet, but we're about to. Here, what I'm about to play on the screen is an interview the Black Swan capitalists had with Clive Thompson, a renowned wealth manager, and he's convinced that XRP will succeed. Guys, so many people who are highly intelligent know XRP is going to succeed. And on the contrary, all of our critics are typically misinformed. I want to start off with reminding you why you should be confident on this journey. And then I'm going to show you something really funny.
Now we're talking about a company called Ripple, and we're talking about their technology and protocol called XRP. And they already won. It's a done deal. Every bank is going to use it. You're either in, you own some, or you don't. And regardless of what people think, is it's here to stay. And as Rosie Rios likes to say, the 43rd treasurer of the Treasury Department, whose name is on the $100 bill, the train has left the station. And I think she means it's already planned out and it's going and it's done.
Yeah, I totally agree with my brother. I think he worded that out so nicely. The only thing regulators can do, I think, is strike a balance between preserving whatever integrity is left and allowing disruptive technologies to flourish, because ultimately this is going to shape a more inclusive and sustainable future for both in the industry and the investors. So.
Yeah, well, I certainly am on your side. I'm very much hoping that Ripple, for example, Ripple Labs Inc., I'm talking about the company and the associated token XRP, I'm very much hoping it becomes big like Amazon or Google or Apple. In other words, too big for the SEC to have a fight with. And also, as you say, I'm hoping that the train has left the station. I haven't followed it enough to know all about it, but I have been met and spoken to by countless people who tell me exactly what you're saying. So what you're telling me is a very popular opinion, and I'm inclined to believe it.
And guys, when you hear that, I'm very curious to know what goes on in your mind. Some of the most intelligent people on the planet continue to let you know that this is the best digital asset. When you see Gary Gensler getting pimp slapped in the face left and right, and you see Ripple and XRP continue to do the slapping, what goes through your mind? On CoinDesk it states, the SEC hasn't met requirements to argue for an appeal. And trust me when I say when the next couple developments come out of this case, we will be fully freed up. You can't argue that XRP hasn't done a tremendous job and that Congress isn't about to act in our favor. Tom Emmer has been saying for months that Gary is not going to have much power for much longer. And I genuinely believe him when he says this. Regulations move slow, but then they happen all at once. Now here, what I've been telling every single one of you over the past couple videos has been, there has been a target on November 2023 to truly see mass adoption of the global financial system. I showed you a video of how JP Morgan is stating November 23rd is the date that everyone is marching towards. Then it's being discovered that Target 2 is being updated in November 2023 as well. And you could see that update taking place right here on the screen. Next, two of the biggest derivatives platforms, CME Group and Eurex, are updating November 2023 as well. And here, in regards of ISO 20022, there's going to be a massive impact on the banks where payment traffic will switch over and interbank payments must use the new version of ISO 20022. Ladies and gentlemen, what you need to understand is I have never been so certain that we are right on the verge of an XRP price explosion. Every single one of you saw how quickly the XRP price moved right after an SEC decision. Now, I'm warning all of you that this XRP price explosion could happen at any given moment. But specifically, the most likely time is November 2023, where we begin seeing the rise that XRP is going to give us. We all know the reason XRP didn't reach new all-time highs was because the SEC was suing us. Right now, there is nothing holding us back. Every single piece of XRP analysis we've ever discovered is going to be on full display in the coming months. And there's going to be a day where everyone is talking about how we were here first. When you have fundamentals as strong as we do, how can you fail? And when your biggest critics get everything wrong about you, how could XRP not succeed? Da Vinci, the guy that told you that investing in Bitcoin with just $1 will make you rich one day, gets everything wrong about XRP. And when people can't even argue factually against you, you know that any negativity and any FUD that comes about XRP is misplaced, misguided, misinterpreted, misinformation. The XRP haters are misinformed. And for that, they're going to miss the opportunity of a lifetime to get into the financial system the banks are going to use to take us into the quantum age.
Okay, what can I say? I have a lot of XRP because I don't hate it, I don't date it, I just trade it. But XRP is a banker coin. They can freeze your account, they can increase the supply, and they can decide whether you could buy something or not. If the president of Iran decided to buy a whole bunch of XRP, they can take it right from him. Do you want that coin? XRP.
Now, guys, don't you all find it so interesting that all the people that hate on XRP, that dissuade you from owning XRP, always happen to have a bag of XRP? It's an observation I've been making for years. I hate XRP, but I love Ripple equity, Mike Novogratz says. Oh, fuck XRP, but I hold a bag of XRP just in case the XRP army's right. That's what they do. They talk you out of owning this when this is also owned by the haters. And that's what gets me so aggravated. Everyone knows XRP is an OP digital asset. And if I haven't convinced you by now to get in before the train really takes off, then that's on you. But guys, to cap off this video for today, I'm going to give you a brief announcement of changes that I've been making to my channel that you're all finally going to get to see. Every single day for the last month, I've been coming out with our daily news, and I'm going to continue to do so in the morning and early afternoon. However, I told you two-a-days were coming, and the two-a-days are finally here. Over the past 4.5 years that I've been a part of the YouTube XRP community, I've gained a lot of insights based on all your comments and based from a lot of my clients. All of you guys have given me tremendous feedback, and I'm using all of that to give back to all of you. Therefore, my aggressively average two-a-days are going to have our typical daily XRP news in the morning, followed by getting some of the most important XRP questions that too many people are too pussy to discuss answered right here on this channel. It's going to be my absolute pleasure to come out with all this content for you. And I hope all of you appreciate the hard work. In addition, I'm finally ready to release my free course to everyone that's been waiting. And I'll let you know exactly what day you all get to see it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Bearable Bull here. Thanks for tuning in. As always, I appreciate every single one of you. Now I'll be back tomorrow with another video.